Test, test. Making sure you guys can hear me. We'll get started here in just a sec. Hey, Lisa, can you hear me? Hey, Melanie, can you hear me? Maybe someone tune in real quick and just let me know. You guys able to hear me? Katie? Okay, cool. Thank you. I just hate for it to go the whole recording and not. Okay, get this all set. We're gonna get warmed up. All you're gonna need, I mean, really, it's a lot of body weight. There are two movements that you'll need that you're gonna be using some weight. You're going to have, let me see, a hip hinge, low row, so something you can hold on to while you row, and then something you can do, three exercises, something you can do an upright row with, and then something you can bicep curl with. I'm just gonna use my 8-pound dumbbells. You can grab cans of paint, you can grab jugs of water, water bottles, whatever is gonna work best for you. You can kind of grab and make work. So decide what that's gonna be. We're gonna go ahead and start getting, it's a lot of upper body and core today. What we're gonna work through. So go ahead and start with moving your arms forward. And my shoulders are still a little sore from all the push-ups we did if you did the Monday challenge. 200 push-ups from the toes. Really lit up my shoulders, kids. Go ahead and go backward. You guys, we've only got a couple weeks left of these Zoom live workouts. So we're gonna start live workouts 2 weeks from Saturday. Okay, go ahead and bring your feet apart, point your toes forward. You're just gonna reach over to the left with your right arm. Should feel a good stretch from the top of the hip to right underneath your shoulder. Okay, let's go to the other side. And there's a lot of core today, just so you know. Okay, keep your feet apart. Let's just rotate, arms out. And then you're gonna reach opposite hand, opposite foot. You have a little mobility through your hamstrings and hips. Okay, and let's finish with jumping jacks. Keep going on them. I'm gonna check to make sure there's anything over here. That's right. Thanks for hopping on so early. I think schedules might be changing for a lot of people. Our business and work is kind of opening back up. Okay, let me go through block number one. And I might have my pillow for support since we'll be on the floor for quite a bit. You won't need any kind of equipment or anything. It's just going to be 30 seconds. Let me see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 different things we're gonna do. 30 seconds a piece, 2 rounds. One exercise is repeated kind of throughout. Let me go through what each thing is gonna look like. So your first one is a reverse crunch. I'm just gonna have my hands or a pillow underneath my hips for support. But all you're gonna do is tuck your knees in towards your chest and lift your hips up. Keeping your knees bent, that's your reverse crunch. Second one, you're gonna put your feet down and then just lift your shoulders up and you're going to hold a crunch. You can have your hands by your ears. You can have them right here by your chest. You just want to make sure the key on this, keeping space between your chin and your chest so you're not tucking and stressing your neck. You're lifting and you're just going to hold for 30 seconds. Okay? Then the next one, and that's the one that we're going to repeat. The next one is a double crunch. So your legs and arms are going to extend as you bring your knees in towards your chest and you lift your shoulders off the floor, but you're not coming all the way up onto your hips. It's just a little lift through your shoulders. Okay, then you'll go back to the hold in the crunch position with your feet down. Then you'll reach for your toes for 30 seconds. Then you're gonna go back to the hold. And then the last one, this is like the cool down for 30 seconds in between. You're gonna go into Cobra for 30 seconds, and that's gonna help lengthen the front of your torso. Okay, so we're gonna do them together. I'm gonna bring my clock down here so I'm able to see it and time you guys right. Remember, we're going 30 seconds of each, and then our Cobra is our recovery, only 2 rounds. And this is gonna be a similar format we're gonna do later on with some different exercises. So get your mat ready, get everything ready that you might need. We're starting with the reverse crunch, and I will count you guys down in 3, 2, 1. Let's go ahead and begin. And remember, hands under the hips is a good option if you need to. And always make sure there's space between your chin and your chest. Get a few more seconds. And then we're going to go to that static crunch hold. 3, 2, 1. Feet down, shoulders up. Try your best to make sure the tension you feel is right here. Even though you're going to get a little bit in your neck just from stabilizing, you don't want a ton of force through your neck. And the one coming up is going to be a double crunch. We're going to extend through the arms and the legs and bring them together. A few more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Back to the hold. The next one, guys, you got a toe reach, the hold, and then your little breather in Cobra. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's reach for the toes. Oh. And nice and slow. Lift through your shoulders, not through your arms to get the reach. 2 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Hold. Take a breather anywhere you might need. If you think about what we just did, the reverse crunch was some lower abdominal work. The double crunch was lower and upper. And then the toe reach was upper. So you got a full spectrum right across the front. 10 seconds. Then we're gonna go into Cobra in 3, 2, 1. Let's turn over. You got 30 precious seconds. Let your torso lengthen. And you can go down to your forearms if you need to. We're gonna do that one more time, and then we're gonna move into an upper body round for about 12 minutes. 10 seconds. All right, we're gonna go back to the reverse crunch. 3, 2, 1. Let's go ahead and get started. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1, and hold. Tops your shoulders just up off the floor. Look up, chin, spacing between your chest. 15 seconds. So it doesn't go into your lower back. Make sure you're squeezing through the top part of your abs and pushing your back down into the floor and your tailbone. 3, 2, 1, to the double crunch. And you'll notice I'm resting my heels down in between. It's a great option to take stress off your low back. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, to the hold. Ten seconds. The toe reach, man. I know it's one of the toughest ones. Try to go the whole time without putting your feet down. 30 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Flex your feet. That's important. Don't let them point up. Flex them. Lengthen the hamstrings. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1. Hold. Last hold. We're going to go to Cobra. Space. I'll count you down. 3, 2, 1. Let's turn over. Woo. Woo. Okay, hold that for just another sec. And let me go over what you guys are going to be doing. Okay. So you got a bit of a bigger block. Get some water and stuff if you need to. My goodness. Keep in mind, we're going to be doing something a lot like that. That's a little different on the way out of this workout today. Oh, this is cool. We got a few more of you guys on here. Welcome. Okay, so here's what we got. We're going to have about 12 minutes. You don't have to answer, but if you are pretty sore from the push-ups, you can do whatever option is going to feel better for you if you want to mix in lower body or anything, but we have 3 variations of push-ups. They're going to be in between 3 dumbbell movements. So you're going to start out just with push-ups, either from your toes, or you can drop down to your knees. On this one, it's important that your elbows come out at 45-degree angles away from your body. Let me see if I can get a good angle to see that. So they're coming out a little bit away from the body. And then you're pressing back up. You can drop down to your knees. You just want to make sure they're not hugging your body. We're going to be getting a tricep push-up in a minute. It's very common to see compensation in the hugging position for weakness in the chest and shoulders. So just know it's a little different to make sure you get the right positioning. And then you have a hip hinge, low row. You can use whatever weight suits you the best, pulling your elbows back into the side. And we're going to be doing 15 of everything. Okay. Then we're moving into the tricep push-up. Here's where you hug your elbows right in towards your side, and then you press straight up. Remember, drop down to your knees as an option or reduce the range of motion. You can also do a plank shoulder tap for each of these push-ups if you would rather. And then we have an upright row. So back up, leading with your elbows, bringing the dumbbells just right underneath your chin. Okay, 15 times. Then we have a hand release push-up. These, if you can do them, are going to be great for progressing the push-ups on your toes. So you're going to drop and really focus on the negative part of this, which is lowering your body down as slow as you can. And then you're lifting your hands off and then pressing back up. And you can put your knees down as an option. But if you're trying to progress to push-ups from your toes, you want to try to do the negative part, the lowering part, all from your toes, and then maybe push back up from your knees. Okay, and then your last one will be bicep curls, rotating through the wrists and the elbow joint as you take the dumbbells up towards your shoulders and you're keeping your elbows kind of positioned right at your side. 15 of those. Now here's the only thing that changes. So we have 15 of everything. Your push-ups will go down by 5 reps every round. So round 1, 15 of everything. Round 2, 15 of everything except the 3 push-up variations will be at 10 reps. Round 3, everything at 15 except the 3 push-up variations will be at 5 reps. If you finish the 3rd round, you'll just start back over at 15. 12 minutes. I'm gonna get the timer started. You're welcome to go with me, or you can go at your own pace. If anyone has any questions or anything, shout them out. I love seeing all you guys on here. This is cool. Okay. So we will begin in 3, 2, 1. Let's begin with push-ups. Remember your elbows. 15. 5 more for me. Whew. Then the hip hinge low row. And then we got tricep push-ups. Elbows right in towards your side. Two more. Whew. In the upright row. Five more. Whew. And here's our hand release. Remember, great option from the knees. This will help you progress the push-ups on your toes. Make them work for you. Five more. Two more. Whew. Bicep curls. Next round, all the push-ups go down to 10. Remember your elbows, guys. Stationary above the hips. 12. And 15. Whew. Grab some water real quick if you need to. Next round, doing 10 of everything. Okay. We're gonna get there. Not even 4 minutes in, we're gonna totally finish round 3. Okay. Push-ups, 10 times. Elbows out a little bit, 45 degrees. Not 90 degrees, 45. Four more. Okay, still got 15 on all the dumbbell movements. And if you guys notice, the dumbbell movements are all pulling motion, where the push-ups are all pushing. So you're getting a great mix and back and forth between opposing muscle groups. Trust that push-ups. You guys, we're about 5 minutes in. Okay. Four more. Feel those elbows scrape along the side of the ribs. Okay, upright row. You bug your shoulders at all, do this. Neutral front raise. My weights are light enough they don't bug me. If I go heavier, I have to switch it up. Two more. We got hand release push-ups. Back to the 45-degree angle. Whew. A little over halfway. We got a little less than 6 minutes. 3. There's 5. 3 more. Only 2. Try to let your back sag. Keep your core tight. Bicep curl. Got 5 more. Woo. Okay, remember this last round will maybe not be our last, but we have, that might be about 8 minutes. 5 of all the push-up variations. Then we start back at 15. So you might get a bonus 15 push-ups at the end if we hustle. Okay, 5 push-ups, and then 15 of the hip hinge low row. Here we go. $15. And remember, you want to keep your back flat so it's not rounding. Feel tension between your shoulder blades. Elbows come back into the side, not dumbbells to your shoulders. Elbows back. Five more. Okay, we got tricep push-ups. 3 minutes left. 5 of these, elbows right by the ribs. Two more. Upright row. Woo. Five more. Last 3, 2, 1. Finished. Okay, now let's go to head release. Don't hit the bicep curls. You got 2 minutes. One more. Biceps. 90 seconds. We're going to get that 15 push-up round back. Also, too, make sure, like this, that you're not swinging your weights. Keep your elbows stationary and just curl. Now, real quick, do me a favor. Look at your feet. Are your toes pointing forward? Are they hip width apart, or have they started to bow out? Are they uneven? Fix them, get them locked in, brace through your core, and then do the curl. So always make sure you got your setup, your stance right. So you're not just curling with your hips shifting or your toes bowing out. Get your stance right. They call that a set position. Okay, we got 45 seconds. Let's get some push-ups done. Can you knock out 15? Go ahead and get as many done as you can, and we'll finish there. Whew, I got 5 more. Oh, we got 20 seconds. 2 more. 10 seconds. I'll count you down. 3, 2, 1. You can get your dumbbells put to the side. Get your core set up out again. Whew. Okay. I'm going to go through what you guys will be doing for block 3. It's going to be much like block number 1. You guys are going to be doing a crunch. Hold on. Crunch to a heel touch. So it's going to look like this. You're going to lift your shoulders up off the floor. And all you're going to do is reach to your toes. This one's really important to keep space between your chin and your chest. It's very tempting to do this and really look forward, and that's going to stress your neck too much. Then your hold position, called a boat hold. Kind of like a V hold, if you've got a bent position in your knees. So you're going to have it here, have your shoulders up, and just hold with your feet flexed. Okay, try not to let your back collapse. If you need to, a great option is this. Heels down, so keep your shoulders down and back. Hold that for 30 seconds. Then you have a sprinter sit-up for 30 seconds, where you keep your hands, it's very important, right at your chest, get all the way up, and then reach to the inside of the opposite foot. So this one is not about momentum like this. You're not swinging. If you have to swing, don't come up all the way to a crunch. Okay, but no momentum. Keep your hands at your chest until you're up and then reach. Then we'll do the boat hold again. Then you've got a straight leg raise. Hands under the hips as an option to protect the lower back. Remember, space between your chin and your chest. We'll go to the boat hold again, and then we'll finish with cobras. 30 seconds of each, 2 rounds. We'll put us at 7 minutes. Then we have a 4-minute cardio block and we're done. Woo! Because we've already been going for a while. Okay, guys ready? I'll count you down. We're gonna start out with the crunch to heel touch. 3, 2, 1, let's do it. 30 seconds. Each time you reach, you want to feel your obliques, side of your body flex. So you don't need to do a lot of these to have them be effective. You need to do them effectively to feel like you've done a lot. Palms up, opens up your shoulders. Okay, get ready for that boat hold. 3, 2, 1, let's hold. Shoulders up real tall. Palms up. Don't touch your legs. You don't need to. If you need to touch something, grab a weight and hold it. Focus on lifting out of your hips. Sitting up nice and tall. We'll be done in a few seconds. And then we're going to go to the sprinter sit up, hands at your chest. 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. And you get a little rotation as you reach. Ready for the boat hold. 3, 2, 1. Let's hold it. If you're feeling it a little bit in your hips, good. Your hip flexors are part of the core complex. 10 seconds. Put your heels down as an option if you need. Coming up, we got straight leg raise. 3, 2, 1. Hands under your hips if you need. Flex your feet. Lower abdominal work. We've got one more boat hold coming up. And I'll count you down, and then we'll do Cobra. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Ten seconds. Brace through your core. 3, 2, 1, Cobra. Hopefully you need every second of it. Oh man. Ten more seconds, soak it up. And we're gonna be back to the heel touch. Think heel touch, upper abs, sprinter sit up, both, leg raise lower. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's start the heel touch. 15 seconds. I'll count you down. 3, 2, 1, go up to the boat hold. Take a breather as you need. Lower your heels down if you need to. Try to flex your feet. Sit up nice and tall. A few more seconds. And we're going into the sprinter sit-up. 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Hands at your chest. Oh. 10 seconds. Get one more side. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Let's go to the V hold. Shoulders back. Don't give up. Don't put your feet down yet. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Lower abdominals. Leg lift. Flex your feet. We have one more boat hold. A few more seconds. Count you down. 3, 2, 1. Let's do the boat hold, guys. 30 seconds, and then we'll go Cobra. Squeeze tight. You got it. Come on. 10 seconds. Don't end early. Don't be the one that does a 25-second hold when it's 30 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Cobra. Whew. Let this really lengthen through your hip flexors with your knees down. Push up through your hands. Keep holding it for a sec. Woo. Let me go over what you guys are gonna do for this glorious 4-minute round here at the end. Get some water if you need to. Oh man. Okay. So 4 minutes. The whole thing is 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. You're gonna do 4 rounds of 2 exercises. Okay, your first one, you're gonna act like you're jump roping. So it's a little rotation through your wrists. And you're just gonna do a little step from side to side, putting the weight on one foot and then the other. Okay, you can also just do a little bit of a jog in place, or you can step from side to side as an option for impact. Then you're gonna do an iso squat punch. I'm gonna choose to use my weights. If you don't wanna use weights, you don't have to. You're gonna get a little bend in your knees, and you're gonna alternate punching out in front of you for 20 seconds. So if you are using the weights, make sure you keep your shoulders up and you're not letting your back round forward. Okay, so you don't have to use the weights if you want, but you can. But I would suggest that they're lighter, especially for safety on your shoulders with extension, like 8 pounds and below. You don't need something heavy, because the objective is full arm extension, not heavy weight where you're getting partial extension. Okay, so we're gonna go 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. I'll keep the time. 4 rounds, you guys ready? Start with the jump rope. 3, 2, 1, let's begin. If you have a real jump rope, shoot, go get it. Three, 2, 1, take a breather. Get your weights ready if you want them. Punching. 3, 2, 1, begin. Three, two, 1. 10 seconds. That was round 1. I'm just going to kind of jog in place. My shoulders are a little tired. Holding out. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. This is round 2. Okay, break. Get ready for the punch. Okay, begin. A few more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Rest. 2 more rounds. Whew. Little 45-minute burn. Okay, let's begin. Remember, you can go kind of side to side too is a good option. If you want to step or hop. And break. Three, 2, 1. Second to last round of punches. Shoulders up tall. Few more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Whew. Okay, begin. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's make these last punches good. I want you to focus on resetting your shoulders. I'm going to show you a side view to make sure you guys keep them back. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Brace your core. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Woo. Okay, we're gonna get mainly the upper body stretched out. Get this soft. Okay, take your right arm across your chest. Cool seeing everyone here today. Switch sides. We have another challenge coming up on Monday. We'll announce it either Friday or Saturday. Give you the weekend to think about it. And Sierra, so you guys know, we've been rotating, taking turns to develop sweat challenges. Take your hands behind your back, pull your shoulder blades together. The first one we did the dry duo. That was Nicole. She's our head coach up in Holiday. She's the one that arranged that one. I did the second one. I was the Infinity Wars creator. Camille did this last one, the Murph, the modified Murph, which didn't have the pull-ups, but that was the one that she came up with, and man, that was tough. And then Sierra, our head coach, go ahead and bring your right arm up, grab at the wrist, pull over to the left. Up in Cottonwood Heights, she has come up with the one for this Monday, and she showed us yesterday, and oh my gosh, I hope you guys are ready to experience something different. This is way different than any of these other 3 challenges we've done. I think it's a perfect way to have a 4th challenge. And then our fifth one, we'll have a fifth challenge after this next Monday, which will be our last Monday challenge, Switch Buds. And we're already coming up with it, and it's going to be pretty good. So that's some awesome stuff so far. Okay, go ahead and grab your right foot. Pull your heel back. Switch sides. Okay, then reach down towards your toes. Get some length through your hamstrings. Whew. Okay. Anybody have any questions? Anything like that? Any concerns that are on your mind? I know we're getting closer to opening. Feel free and unmute yourself if you do. If not, we'll kind of shut this thing down in just a couple minutes. You guys all good? Okay. Well, hopefully you enjoyed the garage. There's our toilet paper. And our unorganized shelves. I probably need to clean this place out again. See you, Kathleen. Okay, we'll talk to you guys later. Have a great rest of your day. Thank you for coming on, and we'll see you next time.